After a meeting between exporters from 7 key industries and the Commerce Ministry's International Trade Promotion Department, questions were raised over measures to drive exports this year, as orders are already completed. They called for the government to look forward to next year. Exporters have reduced their shipment targets for this year because of severe impacts from the euro crunch and rising costs of production, amid the lack of stringent government measures to drive exports. Exporters yesterday shared similar views that this year's shipment would be declined largely by 30%, falling to about 30 to 35% growth this year, resulting total Thai shipment to definitely miss the exports target of 15% this year. Phaiboon Phonsuwarna, president of the Thai National Shippers Council, said exporters were facing higher production costs, mainly for labor, while they could not increase prices because of lower purchasing power and high competition in the global market. He added that although Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra called a meeting with exporters and relevant government agencies, they came up with no concrete solutions for the rest of this year or next year. Phaiboon said that besides the Commerce Ministry, other government agencies should cooperate on eliminating tariff and non-tariff barriers to help exporters. He added that whatever growth exports saw this year was not due to higher demand, but producers had to cut prices to reduce the cost of stockpiling. According to the Trade Promotion Department's estimates, if export growth is to hit 9% this year, average export value for the last 5 months should be $22.16 billion. If the growth target is 7%, average monthly shipments should be at least $21.27 billion. In the worst case scenario, average shipments should be $20.38 billion to drive export growth to 5%. It estimates that export of food and agriculture sector will drop by 26% this year to $13.56 billion, down from previous projection of a 1% drop. Frozen food export will grow by 10% to $3.55 billion. Chicken export will rise by 10% to $1.97 billion. And frozen and dried fruits and vegetables will grow by 18% to $1.42 billion. Export of frozen and processed shrimp is expected to drop by 8% to $3.25 billion. Canned and processed fruits and vegetables will decline by 5% to $1.97 billion. And rice export would drop by 31% to only $4.4 billion this year. The Nation analysis by Petchanet Prat Rương Krai.